Lineman here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So yep, this is wait. Let me switch a little bit. So this is the third day of the Civ VI AI League. We've done match 1, match 8. And you know why match 8? July 4th. July 4th. So we done group 8. So now we are back at group 2. Back to the game screen. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus spectator. Here we yep, or 8. Alexander, Plomet, Cleopatra, Gitaja, John Cotton, Menelik, Philip, Shaka, Tokugawa. Map shuffle, yep, standard size of it. Let us start here. Just please wait and wait. Can you hear it? So, yep, Alexander, Cleopatra, Gitaja, John Cotton, Menelik, Philip, Shaka, Tokugawa. Let's see how far they can go and the score. They are competing for the top 32 spots. Right? Competing for the top 32 spots. Is going to sink it down. Down. Again, we have the real strategy AI mod to enhance their strategy, their gameplay so they are smarter. First, we have Madrid settled near the Gulf of Cadiz. This is like a giant lake like Caspian Sea. And then to the west, there's Tokyo. Tokyo along the river. Early game madness, right? It's difficult to navigate early game because it freezes every turn. And the Shinamo River near the Antarctic Peninsula. Looks like this is a fractal. To northeast of Spain, there's Canberra again on the lake, three lakes. To the north, there's also Rakedet. Near the desert of the north, desert to the south, tundra to the north. Oh, Yosemite at the northwest of it. That's a good settlement. If this is not a good location, Zulu on its own island, own landmass, Ulundi, near, on a river basin. This is a single stream from Akat to the lake. Let's look at the rest. We have Alexander Pella on the pretty white part of the peninsula. Addis Ababa, this was another landmass, pretty hilly I guess, but there's still a lot of flatland to work with. Wait, who did I miss? Majapahit, yes, last one, Majapahit is a 3-tower lake to the north, there's the ocean, and they are going for the second city right now. We are currently at turn 22, Palembang is formed. Pela's going for south. Aigai just settled to the southwest of Pela. Madrid has a second settler. Okay, this barbarian, and there's an asteroid. Probably he's going to leave it for a little later because money matters as well. There's a slinger. Let's look at the text. Yep. Okay. So some go for shipbuilding, some for sailing, some go for bronze working, etc. Let me guess. Guitar Jazz probably the one going for most navy, I guess. John Curtains because the units, right? Oh wow. Zulu is in a tough time. Yeah. Start Slinger's gone. Gone. Sec- where will we settle second city if she wants to play safe? Here goes go for the Tugela River to the east. That it is safe free of barbarians right now. He went west for the Wonder instead. Sure, it's fine. Canberra, the north set up Melbourne. There's no way it can do a canal. Yeah, to the lake, it's not like it's really worth it. Anyway, not like the south, like Gulf of Cadiz corridor, for example. Back to tech, foreign trade, early empire. Okay, this just the standard stuff for now. Just the standard stuff. Okay, so Indonesia has three cities: Gitaja, Palembang, Badung, Majapahit. Antananarivo. Okay, Okayama is founded to the east in the middle of the Tan. Okay, this Gitaja's fight against barbarians is heated. Okay, let's look at Tokugawa. Tokugawa's not yet found any other sea for now. Shaka. Okay, Shaka is surrounding the Wonder. Ancient era is about to end soon. Menelik. Hello? Yep, Menelik is area. Is back. Ancient era is going to end in 8 turns. Look like there's no war for now. I mean, ancient era you cannot afford to go for a war. Undini is founded to the west. Again, surrounding the Wonder. Haiti. Right. Canberra is going to build a library. I think it's going to build tall because barbarians make it difficult to go wide. Spain had a third settler and building the fourth one. Madrid had 6 people. Yep, just like that. I don't know why we go for Moksha. Okay, Shaka goes for Pingala start. Canberra Moksha start. This one I think is Moksha start as well. Okay, we enter the classical era. Okay, no one get the golden age. Alexander got the dark age. John Curtin got the dark age. Alexander got the three cities, but even though it's dark age, these are not dramatic ages. And 1, 2, 3 is far away from everyone else. Who's the other one? John Curtin. John Curtin, no need to worry that much as well. He's pretty isolated at this point in the game. The only golden ages really matter at this point in the game. It's still early, but no one get the golden age, so the field is pretty much level. Look at Tokyo. See, yeah, there's so many boats. Then again, it's actually not the coastal city plus its capital. No need to worry too much. Okayama, on the other hand, it has to be guarded. Madrid. Okay, so here's Madrid, 7 people. Barcelona. Maybe they will go for the iron, I guess. Let's look at research. Only Shaka still in the ancient era. Kuro. When it comes to civics, only Cleopatra and Menelik are ancient. When it comes to civics, they're going from Shaka's going for military. But for an isolated island, this is not a good news. Not good. Yeah, if you're talking swap place with John Curtin as a or even Menelik. Okay, Okay, Palembang is the fourth city. Not Palembang, Jambi. Connecting Majapahit to the sea via the lake. Jambi is got the only town between the lake and the sea. That's a gateway, the only land needed. So, yep, to the south, Sevilla is founded. It's the third city where the was the fourth settler. They're still there running around. Ayutthaya, okay, Okayama. They come to look at this. Okay, Barbarians still harassing Melbourne. They're going to build something. Horsemen is going to be built soon. Temples. Okay, this one they're going for army, I guess. Yeah, still got the barbarian harassment. Memphis Davis rocketed. The all other attack. Again, this is the early game problem. Before barbarians turn to city states, this is the major issue. One of the archer, you can just go to the capital and attack from within. Yeah, this is why you should hide it within with so many troops attacking you. Okay, Madrid is building a theater square because of religious situation. Currently, Majapahit. Okay, so Majapahit has a Hinduism by Gitaja. Orthodoxy, that's by Menelik. Menelik against 4 cities. Macedon and Aigai 2 cities, as well as Catholicism by Philip in Madrid. Wait, Aigai not so this one, not Pela. Pela is still slow for that. Then again, this one, there's a lot. Okay, this is not good for Egypt because everywhere's got pillage. They have to retreat. So you need to focus on military instead of civilian infrastructure. This will cause it fall behind. So he can still keep up, not too far behind for now. Look at score. Tokugawa is going to be really good at the late game. He's currently 16 science, 10 culture, 15-8 for Cleopatra. Okay, look at Ethiopia. Addis Ababa, Ara, Desi. 3 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4. Australia 4. Zulu at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Zulu at 6. Two of them are Arctic cities. Bulawayo. Bulawayo is interesting because it shortens the travel north and south. Okay, when it comes to Indonesia, there's 5. This settlers, there's 6. There's 7 settlers taken away by barbarians. Barbarians is something that you have to be aware of throughout the whole game. And Okayama, okay. Japan has 3. Egypt has 3. Now the barbarians become the city 6. Samarkand. Okay, you can see what the first 3. Sudan city 6. Jerusalem. Lake. Zanzibar by Philip. Yep, the Philip. And the third one being Bologna. So yeah, and when it comes to tech, okay, John Carter had entered the medieval era. I don't see which he went for. So he go for cartography. If you can see cartography, which is the Renaissance era tech, this means that he went for buttress. Buttress is probably construction of dam soon, right? No, there is no river inside, so he's not gonna build that thing. Okay, shipbuilding, machinery. That's another medieval era tech. Now Cleopatra becomes the second. And the sake of the rest, when it comes to Civics, Cleopatra is furthest behind. Zulu, Shaka is at the head. Shaka is at the head. Oh, when it comes to raw technology count, Zulu is actually the first, but that's only for raw technology count. And look, he prioritized science, that is 0 campuses, 0. Okay, classical era going to end soon. Now the barbarians crushed by these chariot archers, isn't it? So, yep, look at Philip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cities. Not a bad, not a bad situation, to be honest. Yep, look at this. So, Egypt's going to rebuild. Rebuild its home. The silver next mining. The builder's going to do the job. Don't worry. Brussels, Melbourne. Okay, let's like Launceston is founded. Near Marmorama is this symmetrical wonder. And to the east, there's the sea. There's the opening to the sea. Okay, do we see any wars? Yep, there's the war between Australia and Shaka with Brussels on this Brussels helping Shaka on Shaka side. There's the war. Yep, just like this. Catapult, catapult hit a lot of damage. Oh, Samarkand, Iska as a tributary. Is this barbarian horseman or just horseman? That's another lot of that's another that's a lot of damage. So yep, let's look at the other continent. Does he have any wars? Look at Kyoto. Kyoto is good relation with everyone else. Okay, yep. So look at the situation. There's only one war for now. Look at medieval era. There are two golden ages, one dark age, Cleopatra and the dark age, Shaka at the golden, John Curtin at heroic age. I'm not going to vote. Look at this. The situation is paused, right? You know how to skip? Shift, enter. So for observer, this is the key. For the observer like us, this is the key. So let's go back. The barbarian is going to harass Indonesia even more. With these archers, this one's now bombard this one. The Congo unit, but there's no Congo here. This means barbarians only. Or maybe the city state it becomes later on. Melbourne, as long as the Akkad entered, yep, okay. Melbourne just being lucky that there's no. The Zulu has no melee troops to attack, yep. And the man at arms ready. Okay, wait. This is still 6 cities. The barbarians still harassing Indonesia when it comes to the Southlingers. Tag the answer is no. When it comes to religion, who founded the fifth religion? Egypt. Egypt is the one with the final religion. Brahkedet, Thebes, Memphis. So the new one's going to found it somewhere in the middle of the tundra, I guess. Because the south is occupied Brussels, Anshan, Melbourne. Yeah, Newcastle is the only one that under threat, by the way. And even then, it's pretty safe. 45 defense strength. Two gal, two galleys isn't going to do enough damage. Yep, Melbourne is safe for the day. When it comes to the other regions, let's look at the signs. John Curtin and Tokugawa had entered the Renaissance when it comes to civics. Kitaja and Shaka ahead. far at the back is Cleopatra and Menelik, with the Menelik being the religious thief. So, yep, classical era, Menelik still is furthest to the back when it comes to dagger spell. Yep, Menelik, when it comes to score, Menelik is in the middle of the pack, probably because of wonders or something. Let's look at this. No, there's no wonders, but there's a unit buildings. Probably that's if the era scores. Okay, so this is Abu Al Kashim. This one is for healing troops. Yes, healing troops. Ondini is going to protect the knight. Protect the knight, probably going for the ongoing war. Had to go through the sea. Okay, let's this. The home is the home of barbarian still there. How many tiles away? 1, 2, 3. So this one's never going to become a city state because it's too close. Then she's going to start to spread religion. Currently is 6, 15, 9, 13, 3. When it comes to religion, it's still struggling. Military tactics, apprenticeship, look at. Yep, the war is still raging on. Yeah, at war with Shaka. So army, the size is John Curtin's favor. Don't forget it. There's also Brussels and Samarkand. Both are in Shaka's favor against Anshan, whose army is non-existent right now. Samarkand has one boat, but that's not going to pose a threat. Come on, come on. Okay, so look at this Kyoto. Kyoto is there. Kyoto is on the strait. We call it a Fuji Strait for now. Mount Fuji. This is what is this? What is this street now? Theater Square. Theater Square here. That means when it's done, as, as long as the uranium discovery type, let me see which one in the late game. In the late game, when combined method, it will automatically generate uranium foil for her. When it comes to research, yep, John Curtin Tokugawa had entered the Renaissance. Tokugawa was going for apprenticeship. Yep, Tokugawa is third place when it comes to science. Oh well, there's a lot of army. Shaka's army attacking. When it comes to civics, Shaka is ahead with Cleopatra at the back. Not really, not founding any cities even now. Barcelona. Look at this unemployment crisis of the admirals because there's no navy. Sure, they can actually go out with Cordoba. With Cordoba, you can go out, but there's no point when there's no ship. New. There's a religious war raging all over Australia with the north spreading Protestantism by Egypt, and the south Catholic by Spain. They're trying to spread religion all over. Those religious victories, one thing right there. Currently is still balanced. Let me take a seat first. Enter. This one just spread religion as well, right there. Hmm. Okay, so crossbowman. Okay, that's going straight. So Gitaja is going to have the buttress ready. The Spain, Bilbao was founded. It's on the south. There's probably a new city after Cadiz. After Cadiz, probably Spain is going to head east. Who knows? I can see samurais, but the medieval units. By the way, okay, so yep. So far, nothing much happened. Let's look at the largest city. In Spain, the largest is Madrid at 13. Australia, that's Australia, largest is Adelaide at 9. In Indonesia, that's Majapahit at 14. 14. In Japan, that's Tokyo at 16. And soon 17. Zulu at 11. Okay, Menelik's 8. Menelik's 8. Where's the other two more? Egypt at 10. And Macedon at 14. So, yep, largest city at the moment. Okay, this Alexandria, this is harassed by barbarians because this one is trebuchet led from Vatican. Vatican is right east to the east. When it comes to you, Tokugawa Shaka currently tied at second, with John Curtin having the most 88. When it comes to culture, Gitaja had the highest, well, the lowest is Cleopatra. Okay. Cleopatra is also lowest in science. That's not good. It's going all in when it comes to religion and not even good at it. Science, yep, further to the back. It's already 3 turns behind. Culture victory, probably because of wonders or something. Domination, okay. Religious, diplomatic. So yeah. Probably there's a better policies culture because culture is not just generate culture per turn. Unlike science, the metric is based on tourism for win. Science using science per turn so that you can generate enough science to build the technology for the rocket. You build spaceports. So after that, you need production as well. But before it's built, it will depend on science per turn to determine who's ahead, right? Okay, so Takamatsu is founded for the south. Babel is still wreaking havoc over Makassar. No war, by the way, except Shaka and John Curtin. But again, it's mostly just Brussels. A lot of trebuchet knights. Where are the ships? Menelik has the most. I mean, Philip has 8, Menelik 6, Gitaja have 3. Spain's probably when it comes to, well, there's 5 great generals, 5 great admirals. Where's the true ships? I don't know. Let's look at Philip's view. It has discovered pretty far. That's good. The spearman in Anshan. That's John Curtin's territory, so no worries for him. Medieval era is going to end in 3 turns. 3 turns. The Enlightenment is going to be researched when it comes to technology. Okay, it's currently in 332. It's a 3-5 split. When it comes to when it comes to civics, kita just in the industrial era. That's far ahead, but not yet diplomatic. Diplomatic, I think, is two two texts behind. Like here, diplomatic service. This means you go mercantilism, you humanism, mercantilism, civil engineering, or colonialism. Okay. Renaissance era. We're in the Renaissance era. Let's look at scores. Four in Golden Age, one in Dark Age. Cleopatra in Heroic Age. Alexander Golden Age. Philip Golden Age. Tokugawa Golden Age. Shaka Dark Age. Everyone else, number age. Okay, is there any city flipping? Not sure. Okay, so the industrial era tech is starting to get researched, and that's the military. Yep, both Shaka and John Curtin are researching industrial era tech. Yep. Tokugawa's going for printing. Look at Spain spreading religion into the Majapahit heartlands, Kitaja. Well, it's getting harassed by the barbarians. When it comes to Egypt's just stuck. Okay, so Shaka's just set up a city that's going to be flipped because there's no people to support. Just one population. Yep, he just flipped and it's going to flip Egypt. Shift Enter. That is with wars. After wars, here we go. This is a great person activation. Okay, in Melbourne. One right. That's for a better governing form because look at Cleopatra, which have only 4 slots. With monarchy at 6. I think it's 2112 if I'm not mistaken. The formation. Classical Republic. Spain is also using a Classical Republic. John Curtin. Oligarchy. Oligarchy is a military one, by the way. Okay, this island split into 3 seas: Fukuoka, Japan, Adwa, that's Mandalay, and Jakarta, that's by Gitaja. So Fukuoka, Tokugawa is from Fukuoka. What are you going to do? Traders between the cities of all the Japan cities. Okay, Tokugawa. Yep, it's still pretty far, by the way. Galley has met. The galley has met Gitarja by this point. Will he the first to travel the world? I'm not sure, but it might well be. It must well be. Currently, Rakete is the largest in Egypt. Tokyo at 18 people. Adelaide at 10. I got it 15. Addis Ababa at 10. Ulundi at 13. 15. So yeah, Tokyo is still largest by now. Looks like, oh yeah, that's barbarians. Okay. Okay, these two are still at war with each other, like never-ending war. Okay, let's look at the situation. They come to culture. Culture, there's some that has started to tourism, but for now it's too early to tell. When it comes to science, science. Okay, science button is way ahead by John Curtin. Dogs actually have the higher science button, but it went for the later era that John Curtin Shaka. So that's why it's seen as this. Domination victory, no one leading. Religious victory, Ethiopia's currently ahead, but it's just 2-1-1-1-1. Not really, doesn't really matter much. Diplomatic victory, even the high is just 5, not really, doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's look at this. Yep, the knight is gone. Shaka's going to go further behind every time he his units wasted in the battlefield. Because, well, Australia do have invest in military, but it's not as much as Shaka is. Pike and shot, builders, wars, harbor. Most of them, most of them is military related. Right? So Alexander is also military focused, but he doesn't seem to declare war on anything. And when it comes to Ethiopia, it's religious focus. Consequent tech treat again. Mainly still in the medieval era. I'm going to zoom in. This doesn't look. Does it look medieval? I'm not sure. Comes to Tokugawa, that's the Renaissance. Renaissance era, probably going to end the industrial soon with these military tactics. Astronomy is Renaissance era. Ballistic industrial, again, it's in industrial anyway. Shaka is spying in Canberra. Civics, Cleopatra is further still back. Then Menelik, John Curtin Tokugawa, the former industrial era civics, like Alexander Gitaja Philip Shaka. Yep, it indeed flipped to Egypt. Score. Yep, it's currently still not too far. No one's still too far ahead. It's currently now 200. 200. Where's this great scientist going? This is Galileo Galilei. It's going for mountains, which looks like it, the closest should be Mount Moraima. But the ones with the really high bonus is somewhere like here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Mount Moraima 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Religious wars going on. Wait, is this bombard? Egyptian lands? Yeah, denounced but not at war. Population 5, okay. So the apostles spreading everywhere in the Zulu lands. Let's look at the religion. Currently in 22111. Yep. Ethiopia's Spain is catching up in the religion game. Egypt. Egypt is only ahead in diplomatic victory, and we know it's probably never going to happen given the nature of the AI. Right? Hmm. Look at the situation. Is there any? Okay, so what's this? There's an oracle in Palembang. The Stonehenge Majapahit. This is going to build Kotokuin in the south, in the Jakarta, Alba, Fukuoka. Does it have anything interesting? Harar. Looks like there's the no. This is just an aqueduct. Confusingly, looks like something like a wonder, but it's not. Addis Ababa. That's the temple of Artemis. This is a natural wonder, by the way. Spain. Is there any wonders in Madrid? Yes, there is. This is a Meenakshi temple. Okay, this is the great artist Donatello. When it comes to Australia, is there any? Yeah, there's Apadana. No, this is not Apadana. This is the Great Library. When it comes to Zululand, is there any? Ulundi. Yes, there is the Great Bath. The Great Bath. The, the floods. Plus, there's also the dams to stop it. To stop the floods. Okay. So yeah. On the eastern side of this island, with the north being near Daba by Manalake. It is really far away, but still because no one settled there. New era currently. John Curtin is a little bit ahead, but then he's researching steel. With steel, that's game over for Shaka's attack if they are still fighting. Are they? Yes, it's still fighting, and he's allied with he's not allied with Philip. Yep, Shaka Shaka is condemned by everyone else. This denouncement by everyone else, and now we are in the new era, industrial era, Mandalay a golden age, and there are 5 cities in the dark age. Right? Okay, so Mandalay golden age, Kitajai normal age, Philip normal age, everyone else dark age. This is the era of the dark ages. The other regions, is there any? Who got the golden age? Okay, Mandalay golden age, which doesn't affect much. The other two is Spain and Gitarja. Again, not going to affect much. Tokyo now 20 people. That's a lot of people. Majapahit is 16. See red? Yep. Denounce. Okay. There are two spies in Adelaide, probably going for each. One for gaining sources, the other one to neutralize governor. research tactics. Okay, joint curtain is now in the modern era because still research. That means automatic wars. Yep, this one automatic wars. I heard cannon sounds. Can you hear it? Can you hear the cannon sounds? Okay, okay. This point of view, Philip. Yep. So yeah, there's a religious warfare between Mandalay and Philip, which for both their neighboring countries of Japan, Macedon scouting having the city's expansion stopped by the terrain and the city states started getting out of peninsula, but again have the afraid of Spain. John Curtin I like, by the way. Okay, it's now getting slow. It's slow. Okay, Brussels is under industrial Shaka because of the twin catapults. Twin catapults yep, twin trebuchet is going to be a lot. Yep, the ship's gone. This makes the catapult core, trebuchet core, major source of headache. Now the best move for John Curtin is probably to destroy this catapult. Spain, the Sabio, okay. Okay, there are two settlers, but don't know where they're going to do. I don't know. Jakarta, Banjarmasin. Probably these two Tau Island, I guess. On the not the stone. On the luxury so that you can improve on stone. Why on the luxury is because if you build anything on if you build a city on top of the luxury, you get a bonus. Yes, you get a bonus. Like bonus resources that if you put something it will just disappear. Situation in Brussels. Oh wait. The wars are back. Okayama, okay, this one. Yep, Spain lost the theological, gave the religious pressure to Ethiopia. Yes, but Spain still leading anyway. It's currently at 3-2-1-1-1. The main thing is Spain's religious conversion is made to prepare for the troops. This is a unique ability, right? Civilopedia, Civilopedia, Philip II increases, okay, this one. Combined religious units have a bonus of 5 plus 5 combat strength against players from other religions. This means they can use religion as a weapon. Start seeing armies as Zulu strength because you can go build armies early. which means stronger individual units, and same cost as a single. Melbourne is building the Terracotta Army. They want to promote a bunch of. But where are all the troops? Without the troops, Terracotta Army is pretty much useless. Okay, let's see. Let's see, they're going to strategy, refining, military, tactics, ballistics. Okay, see Usa head intact, John Curtin is normal, industrial era there's Shaka Tokugawa in the front, and Alexander Philip and further sort back with Cleopatra, Kita, Manale. Which two of these is actually understandable because they are going for religion. And when it comes to civics, Kita is at the first, no longer Shaka. Industrial era there's Philip Shaka Tokugawa to back before Cleopatra at the end. Yeah, Cleopatra is not in a good spot right now. With Apu being a newer city and even though it's close to Toowoomba, Melbourne, Brisbane, Trio. Which for now it doesn't really matter. When it comes to religion, it's not doing anything for now. Probably because it spread all of the charges on religious conversions and doesn't have any because apostates main purpose is actually combat. Yup, as combat. Okay. Culture. Gitaja has the highest culture, so that for sure. Yep, military tactics. Gitaja is in the industrial era, which leaves Cleopatra at the last place because of the limited land, limited people. I'm sleepy. Okay, by the way, I'm not going to do it 24 days in a row. 24 matches for the tournament. Yeah, only the Civ 6 AI League is going to last 24 games, so 24 streams in total. But I'm not going to do it all at once, right? Okay, so here we have Sendai, so spreading religion to Japan lands. When it comes to spreading religion over the Zulu lands. Climate is not important as of now because it's not yet doing anything. It's okay, rifling. Rifling is industrial era tech. Yep, here. Okay, so David is building a medieval wars. Medieval wars is strength that is. Caravel is built in Egypt. Okay, but there's no way to get out. Or is it? Yep, there's no way to get out because of the national borders. International borders. Look at Zulu. John Curtin, denounced by everyone else except Alexander, who's a warmonger thief himself, but doesn't have any opportunities. Denounced by Philip, Shaka the Zulu. Comes to Cleopatra. Cleopatra is alive with 2. Itaja alive with 2. Okay, we're currently at 248 near 250. 250 is the midway point. Where this Indonesian navy is suspiciously close to the territory, the city-state itself. Flight is coming soon as well. Okay. Wait, now let's find the largest city. The largest city is Tokyo. Tokyo 23. What is this? Okay. Majapahit hit 17. 17. Egypt. Raqqa 13. In Australia, that's Brisbane or Adelaide 11 each. Macedon, that's Algai 20. Ethiopia, it's Addis Ababa at 12. Yeah. Barros is a one Tau island. Cordoba. Yeah, there's more great works. Great works of Australia. Can I wield it? Yeah, just as I expected. The game enters industrial era. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this trusting game in general though. The Zulu Ranger army though. The only interesting part is probably the war between the Zulus and Australia, but even then it's a stretch. Technologies, only John Curtin is ahead, modern era. When it comes to scores section, hey, John Curtin is no longer the ahead side, it dropped to third place behind Shaka, Philip. When it comes to culture, John Curtin is pretty bad. 66, in fact, is the worst. Not even Tokugawa have that bad when it comes to culture youths. With Itaja having a cruising lead when it comes to culture. Earlier 23, Philip at 16. When it comes to tourism, okay. Okay, Indonesia is building cavalry, and this is Hui Teo Kali. Hui Teo Kali, which improves the legs. Okay, you want me to vote? Now. Tax, okay, rifling, ballistic. Okay, evidence there's a new Cleopatra settled the density, but this is the most useless city I've ever seen. With only one town usable as of now. Maybe in the future there will be a little larger city, but we are talking a one town island in the middle of the Arctic. Ice in the closest one, 5 of the 6 are ice. Spain has expanded with Cartagena and Toledo, which means they are neighbors with Macedon. Ethiopia, okay. Yes, but this time with Menelik and Philip as well. Menelik is far away, Philip is also far away. But if Philip goes for the navy, then it will be bad news for Menelik, where the ship is on the southern coast, which means it can just sail across. From the southern coast, you can sail across the open ocean and we'll start at the North Pole. Yep. Oh, but that doesn't mean it's the end. Yeah, it's stuck. Philip is stuck in the Southern Ocean. The Navy. It doesn't matter how large it is. That it just needs a canal that will never be built in the southern city, right? In any of these two towns, but there's Vilnius covering it, so where canal will ever be built? No way. Industrial era is ending soon. With the astronomy, steam power, ballistics, flights. Yep, there are three in modern era by now. John Curtin, Philip Tokugawa. Cleopatra and Kita. Everyone else is still in the industrial era. Wait a minute. We're in the atomic era. When it comes to civics. Now I see why. Rock bands. There's a rock band here. When it comes to culture. Okay, let me guess. A culture victory more likely. Because I'm far ahead. Kitaja when it comes to culture. Okay, this one is like Menelik. Menelik is a religious chief, so that's not really okay. Yep, there's many alliances along the way. Let's look at what he's building. Casa de Contratacion in the northeast of Alexandria. This one is good. Ulindi is building a big band. Big band is an extra economic slot, so let's go to Shaka. Shaka government is still using classical republic with 312. Industrial era is ending. Vigo sounded in the north. North coast, northwest of Madrid. It comes to the south, Murcia. Okay, they're still doing this. It's being Spain, I guess. It comes to a larger city. Is it still Tokyo? Tokyo 25. Ulundi 17. Egypt Racket at 14. And then Brisbane at 12. Pela 16. Algai at 21. So yeah, Shimas is still did. Algai overtake. Majapahit still at 18. Okay, yeah, now enter the modern era. Modern era. There's 6 normal age, 2 dark age, Menelik dark age, Tokugawa dark age, everyone else normal age. Not going to change a thing. Bima is founded and it's flipping probably to Spain. Era this normal age, dark age. Wars again. It just is two. Okay, Menelik is the only one remaining at war with Shaka, which I don't think it will ever reach there. When it comes to Indonesia, Makassar, no one's at war. Alexander not at war. No, Gitaja, no. Joint Curtin, no. Only Menelik and Shaka. When it comes to number tags. Okay, John Curtin is the head of Shaka. Then yeah, it's pretty linear when it comes to who's ahead in tag. When it comes to culture, 34, 22, 7. Spain is the only one to even keep up. Kitaja has the highest domestic and foreign. This is the Panama Canal is going to be built. Panama Canal. Is it under construction or is it built? Under construction. Construction, which is actually useless. Yep, I can see this is Taja's doing because it's the only one to even have the capability to build the rock bands. The rock band's just too far ahead of everyone else at this moment. Rishak clan, okay, Banda Brunei, where is it? Banda Brunei, okay. In the middle of the Antarctic. Korea, Korea, South Sea of Korea, and then we see is there any cities north of this? Amphipolis, Alexandretta. So yep, there's another two cities for Macedon, Alexander. This is non-Dakusuka, that's West Zulu. The religion is currently at 31111. Ahead in religion, the religion game. Yeah, bye. You have this rock band. This rock band. It has one promotion from the National Park, National Wonders for 1000 more and one level more. Yep, that's another turn. Probably gone by this point. So we have measurable park as of now. It's not Bomus. There's an Ethiopian spy in Tokyo. Mandalay. Fake friends is it? Shaka with Shaka. Shaka is still at war with Mandalay. Okay, John Curtis has going for computers, atomic era tech, go to computers. Okay, so Takamatsu is building a library. You probably need a granary or something. Okay, so there'll be frigates. This is single frigates, one army or something. Okay, so modern era, so Predator Legion, Brisbane, I guess. Okay, there's a significant leak by Guitarja at this point. Budget flip is going to flip to Spain. Oh, by the way, Bima can only be conquered using a navy, and one ship blocks off. So who's further to the back? Cleopatra and Guitarja industrial era metallic. So science is not that bad. When it comes to seaweed, John Curtin is the only one in the industrial era, while Guitarja is in the atomic. They're going for rapid deployment. That's again another atomic era. Civic. Can you hear the rock going? Where's the rock band? Right there. Okay. There's a great musician by now, doing great work in the capital. The 4626. We are not even turned 300 yet. You can see clearly in terms of culture. Ulundi, okay, Ulundi, this is Spain's apostle. It starts to get pretty laggy, isn't it? Army, let's look at who's at war with who. Yep, again, between Menelik and Shaka, it's not going to happen. So we'll just look at this. Tokyo at 26 people going to have his building Broadway. There's also Chichen Itza in Fukuoka, which is, I can say, the worst ever possible. Chichen Itza, because this is the only rainforest tower inside. Where Fukuoka of all places, I don't know. Even Petra is better, by the way. You can see the observation balloons being built in Zululand. The military engineer that's already built a railway between Ulundi and Ungungundlovu. It's hard to pronounce names. I know. It's hard. Okay, so John Curtin has got started to research advanced flight. Advanced flight means bombers. Look at army. Is there any air troops right now? No one has. Era, in the late atomic era, the computers. With the one side, that means bombers and fighters. To tax, I guess. Okay. Well, others still going for square rigging. Okay. I'll probably take at least a week of rest from streaming after this. Okay, Broken Deal is founded. It's going to flip really fast. Because I guess it's too close to the metro city of Alexandropoli. Probably consolidation of troops in the armies, I guess. Not sure though. Egypt? Are you at war with anyone? No. Yep, she's going all in when it comes to culture. He's now at a little over a quarter of the progress of week 3. Since since Australia doesn't have any religion, only governors can do the job of stabilizing it. We are currently at minus 12. Minus 12 is unsavable. Why minus 12? Because our guy, Pela, and Alexandria, a massive population, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, Alexandria is not connected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, our guy have some influence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bella have a little bit of influence. That's 1.8. Our guy has about 4 pressure. Alexandra Poli 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alexandra have about 2.4. It isn't even that fast, so I don't know even know where the minus 20 come from. Is it because from Kumasi? I don't get it. Is it because of Dark Ages? No, both of them are the normal age. When it comes to religion, that means it's the only one not in any alliance. Let's look at the research tree. June Curtin is the only one in Atomic Era. There's still 2 in her. The Industrial Era, okay, now there are 6 in Modern Era. 1 in Atomic, 1 Information. Information Era, that's Pitaja. She's now researching globalization. Culture. Yup, okay. But wait. Wolves 249. Shaka is slowly catching up when it comes to domestic culture. Shaka. Not Haka. Shaka. Shaka, okay, that was for strength. The other one, not really. Now 305. Religious spread looks like it's currently 2 to 1 split. Maybe except Shaka. Big. Yeah, but except one with Shaka, but that's it. This army's a guitar jazz. Okay. This is Emma Wenny. Easy. There was a Flip City, Abydos, currently 2 population. Probably with the 2-1. This is with the crab and one more from here. Because the rest have to wait until the climate change to be utilized. We sacrifices everywhere else. CO2, yes, there's some already. Mostly by Shaka, who's modern era when it comes to emissions, when it comes to technology. In the atomic era, there's Tokugawa and John Cotton. In the atomic era, there's Tokugawa and John Cotton. When it comes to information era, Gitaja, look at yes, Philip slowly catching up, but Gitaja still faster. Tokugawa being the third, Shaka 149. Culture, 67 out of 257. Hmm. Okay, so here we go. Canberra, the capital is actually not even close to being the biggest city though. One, two, three. There are three larger cities than it. Launceston is pretty close as well. I'm building. Wait, fighter plane. Yes, it's under construction. A couple of army. This will be the first plane ever. Okay, this is going for radio, computers, go for flight, synthetic materials. Is there any? Okay, back to science tree. Let's look at junk curtain. Rocketry is not yet done. Yep, this is why because of this, there's not yet any. There's not yet any. What is it? Yeah, spaceports. Doesn't have any construction spaceport. Eiffel Tower was under construction. That's for uphill. Uphill for national parks and all this. See, Spain is going for counter tourism with the rock bands. Yep, long as they're not at war, nothing will happen. Offensive tourism is only for progress to fill this bar and not the other. Rock bands doing the offensive. Let me let Shaka. Oh wait, Shaka and Brussels. That's Wonder Production. And yeah, nothing else. It's impressive, probably from Patiti to religion. Which one does give culture? That's Hinduism. And so both Indonesia and Egypt does have borders to when it comes to religion. Borders culture when it comes to religion. Only need now 20 people. Congrats, I guess. About to reach 30. Shaka still at war with Menelik. Yep, Shaka still at war with Menelik. Modern era ending soon. Let's look at the tag now. Junker and Shaka in atomic third place. Philip in fourth. And Cleopatra is stuck in the industrial era when it comes to civics. Cleopatra is In the modern era, so there's John Curtin, Alexander, and Shaka. Medley in the fourth place, Fleet Togawa in the atomic era, and Guitar Jazz in the information. Just going for to catch up with the previous case because she belonged to rock band, so it's going for all the previous all the previous ones to catch so to further advance the Civic, the Super Tree, Space Race is going to research, but yeah, that's not yet built. When it comes to Australia, is there any spaceports done? The answer is no. Because the only one that's even possible is John Curtin Shaka. Shaka is currently technically more. Okay, there's a Golden Gate Bridge. Build it. Slow is slow, yes. But it's not that bad actually for this one because there's a decent sized island. There's a decent sized island here. Jakarta, Adwa, Fukuoka, this allows the traders to travel there without going to worry about getting, well, stolen by barbarians. More rock bands, more rock bands. There's so many spies to defend Addis Ababa. Disconnected, I guess. Is it a waste for me to just explain or something? The live stream is currently like so bad that the default state is disconnected. Yep, there's another rock band sounds. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Wait a minute. And there's a victory timer. And then again, this is because of the rock bands. Two of them indeed. And they're highly experienced rock bands. Yeah. Disconnected again. Yep, okay, it's fine. Come to this, okay, the eras. Telecommunications could be a research as an information era technology. Telecommunications, but it's a dead end tech that only goes for, well, nuclear submarine. Audrey is going for social media next. Shaka's going for reform church. Reform church is pretty far to the back. Yep, this one. Which every single thing is from that region. Both enters the atomic era. Currently we have seen John Curtin and Shaka are both in golden age of Ralph's normal age. The neighborhood being built in, what's the name of this? Hitaten. Okay, so it's a hangar. So you can see airplanes is going to be built by John Curtin and soon probably Spain as well. Orishaka has a lot of troops. Tex is not that far behind the leader. Look at this. Shaka is one of the three in the atomic era. Tokugawa still is falling behind. Come to this. The stance pattern for Tokugawa probably is not that good. 230 is actually pretty far ahead in second place. Only behind John Curtin and ahead of Philip. Tokugawa is going for science victory, I guess, because rocketry. Tokugawa is going for rocketry. Yep, still no signs of any spaceports being built. When it comes to climate change is going to change really soon. With Shaka being nearly half the CO2. Again, almost everything is reached by coal. Yep, Spain have way better offensive tourism because of the highly experienced rock bands at 100 plus by now. There's so many drone. It's pretty laggy, isn't it? Man, I even have a chance for me to stream properly. Why is my body twisted? I don't even know. Okay, can you see the connection? That is indeed flip eventually. The broken hue belongs to Macedon. Yep, there's a two loyalty flips gained. One of it gained by well, but Adigrad is going to have the full loyalty by a lot nonetheless. Okay, they're still at war, right? Shaka is at war, right? With the Broadway. Shaka got the Broadway. It's been Cleopatra, Menelek, and Philip. They're both at war with three powers. Memphis is under siege. Since since Tokyo get failed to get Tokyo, he do instead just a normal buildings for constellation. The constellation is you get some of the production, but it's not enough. Okay, this is Spain in Spanish spies are native in Alexandria, but the Latmos is Valladolid been settled maybe some time ago. One city, Gorontalo, is built here. Why is it even stable in the first place? I don't even know. Let's look at the loyalty loyalty bar is plus 16. Definitely not the second Dragon Age because that's over for Renaissance and Industrial Era. That's so in, but we are now in Atomic. Atomic Era. The technology is going to be researched as well. Let's look at. There's no science. There's no spaceports. Science. Yeah, there's no spaceport building. Yeah, num 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 num. Let's come to Japan. There's golden base under construction. Neighborhoods. Spaceports. We can see the efforts of build spaceports now. Shaka, is there any effort to build the spaceports? Is the Venetian arsenal to double the build of, well, ships? There's a nuclear submarine that's the strongest when it comes to submarines, raiders. Memphis under siege, but just scratching the walls, not really doing any damage. Currently, the turn 335 when it comes to culture. Culture is the one that, yep, Spain overtook when it comes to percentage of progressive victory. Guitar Jet stuck at 90 plus. There's a recruit partisans activated with so many packet shots going everywhere. Near the capital, that's going to even further of the setback by who? The Japanese spies of Kamiko and Sakura. Tokyo, this is 31 people. City broadcast center is going to be done. Spain, since there's more amphitheater, they're going a lot on culture. This is a broadcast center. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, there's a biplane by Ulundi. Because there's no aluminium. Okay, we are in phase 1 and soon in phase 2. Okay, we can see the kangaroo and Australia, John Curtin. It's giving a lot of traction when it comes to CO2 as well. Okay, there's the archaeologists here. Shaka at war with anyone? The answer is definitely yes with Menelik, Philip, Cleopatra. Is there anyone else at war other than, well, war? Come on. Okay, Philip's also at war with Alexander. Alexander is right there, but there's no troops. Alexander is at war with four. Well, Philip, Menetaja, Cleopatra. I guess it's because of the chain effect of the alliances. Once you're at war with alliance, everyone else joins, even if there's no action afterwards. This makes Japan is the only one that's, yep, Cleopatra, Philip. Stuck again. Currently, World Games is to participate. Sean is on the World Games. Now we have this. Brisbane currently like 15 people, and like 14, Los Angeles 9, Canberra 10, Newcastle 14, okay, so the largest city, Tokyo 31, Addis Ababa, and that's yet 16. When it comes to the north, 7404, they're all smaller cities. When it comes to Alexander, guys, the largest 22. Egypt rocketed 15. Zulus Uluni at 18. Canberra just mentioned. And when it comes to Spain Barcelona at 16, Madrid 20. Yep, Tokyo by far the largest city in the game. Score. When it comes to score, the highest score is 1276. Python 341. Cleopatra at 690 points. Army. Shark has 2 air units. Philip 4. Junkerton have 5. When it comes to civics, both Philip kita aja in the information era. When it comes to scores, okay, Philip now a lot more. Generate a lot more culture compared to Gita aja. Space pods being built. In Australia there's none. And Japan, the construction speed is really slow. That 2022 tons, 24 tons, 19 tons. 22 tons for 31 population city. For 31 population city, this one should be something like 15 tons on average. Yep, Majapahit hits. Everything's going to be destroyed by the barbarians. Okay, now it phase 2 again, CO2. Shaka still having a lion's share. 30% of ISIS loss. Okay, so this area is flooded. Nondakusuka. If you see, that's on the North Pole basically. When it comes to Senate, yeah. Abydos just just gain ice-free town to the southeast. You can see flooded. This aluminium is flooded. Country 45 culture is 152. This is about. This is more than quarter. Yep, Gita Jasto is Junker that has already in the future era. Wow. Cleopatra in the modern. And when it comes to code of laws, no code of laws, this is civics. Okay. Yes, Gitachi in future. But the rest atomic era and above. Melbourne. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay. Wow. Two rival religions fighting for Tokyo. By the way, what's the religious situation? A third, and a quarter empty. Okay, so Jeb oil. This means will be difficult because you cannot heal. Though he's not at war, right? Yep, not at war. Alexander at war with Menelik and Cleopatra is not at war. In fact, and like with basically everyone. I really to Mandalay. Okay. Unless the time must act fast, if not, there is some in phase 4 there is some submerged tiles, which includes the campus. To Vigo, they're going aqueduct. Seville doing industrial zones. Surabaya is building a canal. This is a useless canal, by the way. Palembang building the estadio. Is to go the big bridge ready? No, it takes 21 tons. And this is on the flooded 2 meters down, which are going to, which is going to submerge. Which is going to submerge at phase 6. Yes, phase 6 is going to submerge. Okay. Uh, be right back. Okay. So yeah, the game crashed. Come on. Come on. nothing is working. Yeah, trying to even attempt live streaming without a good connection is a mistake. Now, finally, we are back starting from turn C51. Let's look at the connection. Is it good? Not good at all. I can't get to the game again. I need. Hey, is it just crash again? Okay, okay. So let's see the situation when it comes to science. Australia is leading in science button. Culture victory. Spain Spain is pretty far ahead. Sure, this one it says more than half, but it's more like 170 over what 511, which is a third of the way then. Estadio is under construction, but that one is pretty slow. Spain is going for the rock band instead, which uses fame, so it doesn't not really deplete production, dedicate production for it. Philip is researching future era tech. Come on, research open tech 3. Yep, it's somewhere one of the three. John Curtin has already been in the future era. When it comes to civics, together. Oh, the river had become the sea. Submerge, 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 submerge. So yep, there's no Shinano River, it's basically gone. It's part of the Sagami Bay by now. Ships can go through here no problem anymore. This this is the first time I catch climate change in my own hands. And phase 5 is coming soon as well. When it comes to this, okay. Shaka's currently being the highest polluter as well. Next phase is going to flood 3 meters. Okay, when it comes to religion is currently in 31111, but if Philip moving ahead, okay. When it comes to when it comes to Spain, how about the war situation? The timing. Menelik and Philip at war with Shaka. Menelik with John Curtin as well. John Curtin's fight with Menelik and Gitaja. Leo the war, Alexander Noel war. Okay. Menelik and who? Gitaja. Yeah, because of this, okay. Launch a satellite is incoming. No, not Pingala's area. Not Pingala. Okay, I'm going to choose Tokugawa. Tokugawa's point of view about his governors. Can I see what did he choose when it comes to governors? The answer is no. No oil. Okay. Shift enter for the win. He's starving because of the flooded house. What is this? This is the campus getting pillaged. This is a flooded house. Next turn, there will be next phase. This is 2 meter tile, right? 2 meter tile flooded. This is submerged, submerged, submerged. This is going for stadium. Probably work like an entertainment complex. Okay. East. Australia's building the only spaceport at Launceston. Looks like there's is it Shaka? Probably both Menelik and Flip. Rock bands. There's a rock bands culture. Philip crossed the half. Philip is going to cross the halfway mark pretty soon. It is the rock band still alive? I don't know how they got it that far. Wait. Come on. Yeah. Look at this. 3 spies in a neighborhood. Recruit partisans, and 3 more spies are trying to siphon funds. One of them got it and ran back. Oh, is it killed? I don't know. I'm not sure. Chance gone. We're entering the information era. Information era. We have Cleopatra got the Dark Age. Tokugawa Golden Age. Shaka Golden Age. Philip Golden Age. Gitaja Golden Age. Everyone else, normal age. Shaka attempting for the size victory. No. The GDR. Recruit bot isn't that bad because this it comes up with impy instead. Which for information era Shaka this is really odd to be honest. Now at turn 368. It's Ulundi. There are three spies. One by Ethiopia, one by Spain, one by Japan. I think Spain will be the main contender for victory. Maybe Tokugawa is the next if, as a fallback. Okay, there's a new phase 5. Yep, 3 meters plus being the main polluter again. Probably because of all those ships, tanks, giant death robots, machine guns, submarine, nuclear sub uses oil. Okay, just look at this. Okay. When it comes to score, Spain Spain is somewhat ahead with 1,500 points. Cleopatra is at worst, but still 700 plus. Of the youth, okay. Now we went for digital democracy. Italia starting to go for future civics. Broadcast center, okay. Barcelona is currently being Stadio is done. Show you what is Estadio. Estadio they add two amenities so to make the empire. And then the Sydney Opera House is for the great music work slot. Sydney Opera House. Yep, for great musician slots. Where is this Spanish naturalist in Mataram? Yep, Phillips is now broke through 300 points and also half of what's required to win. Smart materials coming. The problem is John Curtis doesn't have the production needed to follow up. Takamatsu dropped to 1 population. How do I know is it drop population and not raised by water? This multiple districts. And if it's formerly land, there will be some land Drawn on a circle like this, or the one above, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, just look at how fast it goes. It's now 330 plus. Kitaja is falling for the behind. Diplomacy, Kitaja is pretty far ahead. She may win this. She may win this way. 18, we're talking. 31111 again. 31110. When it comes to religion. And again, Indonesia Gitaji can just focus on diplomat points. Just if you are able to manage, well, to avoid getting brought down by everyone else. Laventas at war. Yep, Shaka's attacking it because it's Philip. Philip tributary. Come on, man. My stream had a warning now. Then again, I don't have a way to deal with it. Because the problem is the slow internet that's outside of my control. Battleship, okay, we got. Okay. The Project Ivy building. The rest are going for spaceports as well. Japan is currently ahead. They need to build the walls to defend itself. Because even the Golden Gate is now a bridge to nowhere. Shaka being a major contributor, with mostly still coal. Climate change, the 7 is going to change in 2 turns, that means even more will submerge. Like, is it this one? No. Okay, when it comes to culture, we are talking 368 over 527, which is expected to win 20. Where are the Spanish rock bands by now? I can't see it. Is it gone? Religion, Spain is also ahead as well. This is deep domination victory, 3111, but it's not that obvious. Diplomatic, as long as Kitaka can hold it, which is actually not easy because after 18, everyone will vote it down. La Venta's on attack. With with this artillery army, it should be able to do the job. Range your army, boom, 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 attack, attack, and Laventas gone. Gone. Probably most has been in the future era, right? Really, Cleopatra, you're stuck in the modern era even now. Oh, yeah. One slide will be your first atom era, right? Everyone, when it comes to civic, run at least in the information era. Especially you have to keep up with Spain and the infinite rock bands. Counter attack by counter attack by in Darja as well. Just look at the culture 383 over 533. Yeah, the problem is the production with sites. We are now again the largest contributor is Zulu and the army got voted down, right? 18. National History Museum. That one's not going to add the diplo points. So army. No one has nukes. Yep, no one. Cordoba has built a flat boss. Townsville had 11 people. Broken Hill had 8. So Alexander's going okay. Score. Philip had the highest score at 1655. Shaka 1308. Number culture. Culture is 396. When it comes to score, you can show details. Which the Empire score is really big. When it comes to era score, Shaka actually has more points. Wonders technology again, more great people. So yeah, Cleopatra is really far behind when it comes to tech. Even civics, information era, Alexander's. When it comes to score, yeah, they're equally bad. Now I see why satellites had not been researched. Come on, man, Tokugawa. Army. Zulu had a lot of troops on the sea. Okay. Indonesia indeed lose 2 points. This make well. Itaja probably Itaja just need one more thing. Statue of Liberty. If she will be able to build Statue of Liberty, that's 40 points, she win the game. And this is a race against the clock. Before fill the bar and win a cultural victory. Hey, okay, okay. Must take a key. When it comes to this, Victoria Gasteiz is now 1,000. That was this was lowlands, right? One of these. No. Comes to yeah, this one 7 turn. So launcher satellites coming in. John Critten's going to have a future attack as well. When it comes to signs. Okay, Tokugawa has gone for moon landing. Probably from like turn 395. Melbourne is now natural gateway to the lake, even if the cannot stop. Era is ends in 10 turns of the future. Era's coming. Oh, and by the way, wait no. Brisbane is building a nuclear bomb. The war is a war in the gate is coming. Okay, we're Mandalay. Okay, okay. Taja, oh, both involving John Curtin. Spy, nuclear sub, and then spy next. Okay. This one, if you are here to preserve the score, this is a good choice to choose for cavalry capture. There's 50 points put in. Well, you're losing time anyway. Because you just need to get to the top 32. And, winning one is actually the best choice, but there will be less than 32 winners throughout the entire one. Because you got 9 plus 10 is only 19 total wins. See that not all of them are going to win. Diplo victory. Shaka has the least. Religious victory is currently 32110. 3211. Project Ivy, that's good. That's the one for nuclear bombs. Let's look at the army tab because the tech tab is pretty pointless by now. Look at this. Overview the armies for Shaka, maybe Philip, the really huge army. When it comes to nuclear bombs, Philip has one nuclear bomb, Jinkering has one thermonuclear bomb. They are neighbors. Neighbors. Not just any neighbor. Oh yeah, they are allied literally. island. There was an island, but there's no more island. Information era is going to. Okay, the 5 turns later is going to be a permanent. So let's look at era. Who's going to get a permanent golden age? Who's going to get a permanent dark age? It doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay. No one's guaranteed a permanent golden ages yet. When it comes to overall, is currently having a marginally having a highest culture followed by Gitaja. Culture, probably winning in what 18 turns. Let's look at where are the rock bands. Information era is going to end in 3. Cleopatra 83 signs per turn. Really? Really? Now I see why it doesn't match any that far. Look at this, combustion is over half and it still needs 6 turns. And when it comes to the project, okay, this one needs giant death robots, the moon landing, the Earth satellite has been launched by Australia. Let's come to, yeah, Japan's going for Mars colony. Science. It's currently at 1, 2. Look at Alexander. Do you build any spaceports? 0. Cleopatra. 0. Itaja. 0. Menelik. 0. Philip with these vast swaths of land. 0. Shaka. 0. They are not interested. Everyone should be close to future era, right? Alexander, Cleopatra, Shaka, and we are now entering the future era, which Philip got the permanent dark age, Shaka got the permanent dark age, John got the permanent golden age. But for Spain, they're getting that close to victory. It's not going to need much, right? Double army, 3 thermonuclear bombs. Yeah, 3. Australia's best defense will probably declare one Spain and nuke game, because there's no other way to stop Spain from achieving, well, culture victory. Put a larger city here. Japan hits at 22. Tokyo at Spain, that's Madrid at 24. For Ethiopia, that's Addis Ababa at 17. For Shaka, that's Ulundi, not Ulundi, is Ondini at 23. For Egypt, that's Raqqad at 15. For Brisbane and Newcastle, 17 each. Alexander, 21 our guy. If candidates exist because it, for the sake of existence. So this one is a bridge to nowhere. Yep, there's so many religious units, but the problem of Spain, of the problem with Spain is not the religious units. It's still so far away. 3 of 8 rock bands. What is this? Decommission coal power plant. A minute. What is it planning to do? What is she planning to do? Decommission nuclear power plant. You're going to lose some score. Okay, moon landing is coming soon. For Australia, Mars colony has been done for Okayama. Science, yep. Third, Japan's leading in science, but the problem is too late, too little, too late. Let's look at the cultural victory score. We're talking 140 away from victory. Where are the rock bands? They. Where are the rock bands? I can see them. Just where is it? I don't know. Come on. Not again. Okay, at least you can get things going again. I guess this is because of laptop. Definitely at war. With Shaka alone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The potential winner is the either the border build and your railroads. Speed. That's a awkward. That's a Mars colony rocket. That's a Mars colony rocket. Coming soon. Near 5,000 strength by the way. Yep. This is real. Come on. How many times I have to stop? Have the culture. Okay, it starts to slow down. Diplomatic victory is Japan's turn to defend. Yep, this time is really the Martian project. Project Mars. Boscha Theater is going to be built in Barcelona. Okay, let's look at the situation in the north. It doesn't look like no uranium. Nuclear sub, I guess. Nuclear submarine. Okay. Oh, by the way, can you hear me? So, and then there are some rock bands. It's where Spain, you just need a little bit more tourism. For Japan, it will be the race to build rockets. So that means Tokugawa and Flip are going to have an arms race, but for different victory conditions. Right? When it comes to science victory, Australia is a little bit slow because it's a late starter. Plus, there's a lesser amount of cities. Guitar just going for carbon capture. When it comes to CO2, guitar yeah, it's a significant, but it's not that much compared to Zulu. Zulu's a third of the emission comes from it alone. There's the nuclear submarine armadas. Religion is currently at 41110. Yeah, the war is just static. This shows a fatal flaw when it comes to the AI in general because there is no strategy when it comes to AI, when it comes to combat. Oh, by the way, Abydos is now sunk into the sea. Wait, it's oceans anyway. Yep, it's on one tower island. Oceans anyway. Manhattan project is ready. Look at the army tab. Army tab. again is exclusive to two clubs. Tags, future tag, yeah, because it's just Tokugawa was going for off-world mission. Off-world mission is for boosters. So currently, in culture, we are currently at 560 over 689. This is still neck on neck. Where Japan's going to have a one layer button. So, yep. They need to hurry up. If not, you can get overtaken by Japan. Shaka from the going for rocketry. Okay, back to the score tab. Wait, no, not before the off-world mission is done. For Japan, join curtains for future tag. Okay, now off-world mission is done. Look at this, 1060. Okay, Japan's going all in with the Larans coming soon, I guess. Okay, now before we continue, let's look at the diplomacy. Japan's at 18, Gitaja 16. Got knocked down, yes. Gitaja back to 18. It's just science versus culture. Artillery, okay, the war is far from over. But then again, we're talking here. Launch Mars colonies coming soon. Melbourne's having deep trouble when it comes to population. Brisbane at 18 people, Adelaide 17, Newcastle 17, Launceston Launceston 11, Toowoomba 13. This Sendai is building the Lagrange laser station. Lagrange laser station. Here comes culture. 570. You just need 100 plus more. Spain. You can do this. To score air units. Okay. Everyone except Mandalis has air units. But then again, Mandalay has its own anti-air, so it's not really not really completely vulnerable. No, it's not the case. News, they're both set to 0. When it comes to diplomacy, 18 signs, they are looking at two layers per turn. So plan an expedition. Where is it? Nope, not doing it just yet. Look at the tax. Smart material is it? Future tax. What is this? Electronics factory. That was for a little bit more production, probably repairs. More like repairs than what? Okay, so here we go. Let's train at it. Release a little bit. Who are they? Resist a lot of anti-air. That's a good move if you're going to attack at this point. But it's not a war. But it doesn't matter. Shaka, there's still a war targeted Shaka. This one has Cleopatra, Tokugawa. Ran out of aluminum, I guess. Light years button. Culture. 578 over 704. Nuclear observations. I guess you ran out of place to tour with. Spain is near 2000 by the way when it comes to 4111. War of the Nuclear Submarine Armada. If Philip wins, get the top spot because 2000 points is not something you will commonly see in a game, especially an AI only game. That's not deity. It's king difficulty, by the way. And we are talking in the Dark Age. Tokugawa's aluminium, they are currently lane 8. So look at the army tab. Army tab shows yep that there's only 8. In order to produce you need 30 aluminium. And it's declining. Supply is declining, not improving. We finally wants to build the spaceport. But then again, it's irrelevant by this point. Culture, you're winning in 7 turns. Hopefully. And Tokugawa, you're going for something like 10 turns left. John Curtin built John Curtin built another bomb. 105 land units. it's basically Spain versus Japan. This is an exciting one. Look at culture, 8 turns left. This one is coming in really soon. 664 of 736. Diplomatically, we are talking 18. Reduce 356. I can see Cleopatra is still in atomic era. Yep, it is. He's still researching replaceable parts. Look at culture, we are talking. Oh, it slows down a lot. Spain cannot afford to waste time. He cannot afford to waste time. Look at Spain. It's now 2015. Game time 2015. Last slowly losing population and it has launched the Earth satellite in terms of science. Yep, Alexander. Philip is next. Philip is next. It comes to culture. There's what less than 100 left. For 1111. Okay, so this one. Moon landing is currently being done. Wait. Where's the Earth satellite city? Hmm. What are things? In terms of science, Japan is infinitely close to week 3. Spain is still a little distance and need to push. Diplomacy, that one can be a dark horse, but it's too late to do anything because you need at least 14 turns. Fort. Sevilla. Sevilla's resuming the Earth satellite. 2 turns left. Bella that's going for Moon landing. Okay, Australia is going for exoplanet. Exoplanet. $98 tons left. Yeah, the rest able to catch up. That's only 3 light years per turn, but still. The religion line share is going to be under threat as well. Okay, culture, we're playing 679. Yep, this is the end. Okay, I'm going to back to the main menu. I'm going to show you a look at a look at the games. I'm going to show you a look at the games. Come on, not again. Not this lagging again. It's always a problem. For Civ 6 on the laptop. Can you do something? Something? Hello? You're not responding. Why is it? Oh. Additional content, Hall of Fame, history. Because it's most recent, I'm going to see the game details. Let me show you. Science Victory, yep. Omedeto Tokugawa-san. So, yep. Again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Yep. Let's ignore the spectator at the top. So we have this 1999 and defeat. So yeah, for the table, I'm going to show it off stream. I'm going to put it on the post. So yep, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.